This is Sparta!
What's up, guys? Sorry I've been slacking off. I haven't gotten these in last couple days, but we've got a little recap against the True Empire. As you can see, we won by a lot. It was a regular farm war, but I'm going to basically just get right into the attacks. First attack's going to be by Professor Tom, who does a great queen walk and gets great value for the queen. So as he starts off, you can see over on the left with the queen walk, he's going to get the queen and 2 air defenses with 1 queen walk against this Town Hall 11, and he ends up with a 3-star against the Town Hall 11, which against any Town Hall 11 with an eagle is a feat in itself. I'm not even going to lie. Very tricky to do, very many moving pieces, everything like that. As you can see, the queen is just going perfectly down. He wall breakered in amazingly well. And then he's going to start his king up top here in a little bit, just to get some percentage, take away some defenses, everything like that. Can't really talk about too much with this because he does air raids, which I'm learning. Don't get me wrong, I'm learning how to do that. But, I mean, he has so many hounds, or so many loons, I apologize, up at the end of the match, or the end of the raid. It's crazy. I mean, watch this. He activates his Grand Warden ability, which is crazy. And look at all these loons still streaming through, still going. He had one on the back end. He has cleanup minions. His queen is still alive with multiple healers on her. Just a great raid. I believe this was his first Town Hall 11 triple. Don't quote me on that because I'm not totally sure. But I'll let you know if that's wrong. Moving on. Next, we're going to have an attack by Doombeard. Does a great queen charge here. It's really a crazy attack if done right. He's been doing it a lot recently. He's getting really good at it. So as you see, Earthquakes open these 4 compartments here. Drops his queen. Starts clearing out trash buildings. Drops a gold or a giant just to kind of let the queen get through some of these buildings. Wall breakers into the compartment, and here goes the queen inside. Just such great value for just 1 healer and an archer queen and a couple giants. I mean, look at all these buildings he's taken out with just 1. I mean, he's even going to get the CC here, which he does a great job of using his ability at perfect timing. I mean, those went down so fast. So he starts with the kill squad on the other side. He decided to go with a split one. Didn't need wall breakers on this side. He just needed a jump to get through. So the king's going to come in here, take down the queen, and then he can start his hog portion of the raid. I mean, beautifully done. The queen here, just to prove queen AI is crazy. Watch this crazy walk around this wall she does. All the way around, takes out the giant bombs. The AI is just so confusing to me. I can't even begin to understand it. But the hogs are down now. He just needs to keep them alive at this point. 1 double giant bomb set. And there's the other one that goes off. But at this point, it doesn't really matter. It's just cleanup. Great job. I mean, like I said, beautiful attack. I need to do a little more of these just because of how awesome they look. I mean, the value you get for 1 queen is insane. Next attack is going to be an attack by FNK. He does a great Govaho on this base. Still one of the best attacks around is Govaho. I mean, it's beautiful when done right. He does a really great job. Great plan, everything like that. So you can see, so he starts his kill squad down here, wall breakers in, and he does a really good job of holding his king and his Valks. Puts down the jump to get into the center, and here come the Valks and the king. I mean, if you don't do that right, you're in trouble. I mean, your king, your Valks, everything's going to walk away. And then at this point, everything's going down for the main part of the raid. He even healed the grass and still gets the 3. I mean, I think he just wanted to make sure his hogs got out of the gate right away. But beautiful attack. I mean, when you can attack like that, it doesn't really matter. I mean, Valks are insane when used correctly. And all defenses are pretty much down at this point. There's the last Archer Tower, and it's just cleanup. Really well done with the Valks and the King and Holden. Great plan. Like I've said before, I've Used Valks here and there, but I've never really gotten into them. I should probably use them a little more. That might be my next tutorial video, is when to use Govaho against any of the other attacks. So, great attack by him. The last attack, I have to apologize for all these button clicks here. I couldn't remember the number of the base. It's going to be by Dylan. Does a great attack here. He's been asking, and he's been raiding pretty well recently, so I figured I'd put in a little replay for him. So he does a lure with a hog, double poison. Since that is just so stupid strong, if there's a dragon and loons in there, the CC is almost non-existent now with the double poison. Hounds and golems really don't help too much. The only thing that's kind of really useful at certain points is a max P.E.K.K.A, just because it can destroy queen walks. But he starts with a queen walk down here, does a good job of funneling the queen so she doesn't walk crazy in any kind of crazy direction. And then he starts up on the top left, king in, there goes the queen. And then he just puts down his hogs. It was a mass hog raid, nothing too fancy about it. At this point, just got to keep the hogs alive. So great attack by Dylan. He's been raiding really well recently, and I hope we can keep going right now. With that being said, this last war, I'm probably not going to do a recap for this war, the next war after this. We matched against a top 20 top war clan, I guess you can call it. So it wasn't very fun. You can take it for what it is. I won't say anything. But thanks, guys. Have a good night.